But yeah, companies are companies. What specific comments or inspirations could you give us in the business world that we could take into consideration for
Well,
this job?
One is pure inspiration. Business world, through recognition that consciousness is the ground of being, immediately gets an enormous relief that material stuff that is gradually running out of gas. What I mean is that innovation in material arena of things is gradually decreasing. It's not a question of people are just not doing it. People are as creative as ever. That's not the issue. The issue is that the material arena itself, the idea of considering, material innovation forever continuing, this idea has to be given up. Already it's limited. Already we are seeing that much of materials research, really, if defense industry didn't exist, businesses would be helpless already. If defense industry doesn't exist, much of the research that we call research in the material arena would fall flat. There's just no place to go. No place to go. Only defense keeps them alive. So communications, of course, computers, cell phones, everybody likes.
Yeah, exactly.
How far can you go with computers? We already have enough for carrying out things that we need. Really, how far can we go in this demand of faster? It's already very fast, much faster than most people can use, right? So what I'm saying is that this is limited. Eventually, this won't go on, cannot go on. So how do we run economy then? Economy is hooked into expansion. We got to expand or we get into this recessionary period that we never can get out of. So you see the problem? So businesses can really exhale a huge sigh of relief that there is new arena of business productivity in the office. Because as soon as you realize consciousness is the ground of being, we also realize that not only the mental, not only the material, but also the mental can be within consciousness and can be possible worlds. So like Carl Jung used to say that there are 4 different kinds of experience and we have 4 different kinds of personality which emphasize these various experiences. Not only we have sensing for the physical, and thinking for the mental, but we also have vital for feeling, and we have intuition for the archetypes, like love, beauty, justice, those things, values. So 4 different worlds and 4 different arenas of economic activity. Why do we restrict ourselves to the material arena of businesses? Businesses can be about vital energies that we could feel. They could bring alive things such as food and nutrition and medicine, which we already do partially, even perfumes and fragrances and cosmetics and many new products. I was just talking with a businesswoman and a businessman, having lunch with them, and I was saying that there is just so much scope. Even a house, how we build a house, how we live in a house, vital energy has a component to contribute. So technology, vital energy technology, vital energy is the energy we feel. Let's not be confused. It's not material energy. It's the energy of vitality that gives life its meaning. Vital energy technology is going to be the central technology, central expanding technology, the frontier of 21st century. This, when the businesses realize, they can relax. They don't have to run out of innovative ideas because they are going to run out of material innovation. But vital energy, enormous scope of innovation. Enormous. New frontier.
In what directions, let's say, about products?
Well, so the products will be somewhat different. Some of the products will be the same. Like, the food is big industry in material arena. Health is big industry in material arena, 16%, that's huge.
Health.
Health, yeah. So, cosmetics, perfume, these are big industries. Not as big as health, but relatively quite big. Housing, aesthetics, big industries. Not so big compared to, of course, remember, we accept the fact that as the world evolves more and more, defense will no longer be a viable industrial outlet.
Industrial?
Outlet. It has to be accepted. Weapons making is going to be archaic. Very soon. How soon, nobody knows. Many people expected after World War II we have gotten rid of war, but unfortunately Cold War continued, huge weapons expansion, and now the wars continue. But I think it can be fairly expected that weapons expansion, this kind of thing will not take place in our race for very long. So then, peaceful energies has to come, loving energies have to come, and we will find new ways of enhancing these energies, amplifying these energies. That's the technology that we're talking about. At this point, we have some preliminary ideas, like I'm working with Natura to develop a vitalized perfume or vitalized cosmetics. Other people are talking about vitalizing water rather than take the chemically treated water, which does not give us much vital energy. It's pretty obvious. We are innervated for vital energy. We feel it sometimes. We don't feel as much energy from water anymore. And certainly bottled water, which is purified water, which is doubly chemically treated, is worse than regular water from the tap. Only water that comes from springs. But this is the thing. We have to look for what is vitalized water and what is not. But very soon it's going to be, we're running out of pure water in springs that we can drink, which has the vital energy that we expect from water. So this vitalized water is going to be a huge business. I don't know how we will.
And how are you going to vitalize water?
That's a secret. I
am in your room, you're going to keep secrets from me? Our relationship's not beginning quite well, doctor. I go right on the point and then I'm lost one already.
Natura made us, Adriana and I were there to talk about it. The first thing they did is they made us sign a contract, secret contract.
Okay.
So we are in secrecy until they start producing it. I suppose we'll be bound by that secrecy. But let's say that vitalization is just putting vital energy back into the product that we are talking about. Water treated with chemicals loses some of the association with vital energy. If we drink it, we don't get the, in quantum language, it's a non-locally correlated vital energy. Water from a spring, which is not chemically treated, has not only just the chemical called H2O, but also has this correlated vital energy which we get, which is why we feel so refreshed. But we don't feel so refreshed drinking tap water. It does satisfy the physical body, but it does not satisfy our vital body. And so vitalized water, if we knew the trick of putting back in the vital energy that chemical purification has disassociated, if we know the rules of reassociation, then we have vitalized water. And then again, we will get the vital energy properly. Now imagine how big a industry this would be, because we really have ruined drinking water problem. It's severe. Unless you live very high in the mountain, and the pollution is now so bad that cities like Sao Paulo, you have to take chemically treated water. Why are you going to find spring water here?
Well, let me offer myself, if there is any kind of meditation in that process, I can go there and do it for you guys. I'll be a subject. I test the water for you to see, this one's vitalized, that one's not so good.
You just gave me another idea of talking about vital energy. Meditation. Like, in the olden days, when we take food, we bless it, right? Meditate on it. What we forget is that part of that process is to vitalize the food. Put the vital energy of the person who is offering the food. That's the blessing. The blessing is, usually that's why the householder, whose house you are taking the food, the householder gives the blessing, which is that let my vital energy be nutritional to you. That's the whole idea. So these vital energy aspects we have forgotten. And suppose we made a ritual of